Now we want to end today's lecture by talking about Cagan model. This model is a theoretical base to tell us why when the government wants to stop hyperinflation, they not only need to stop printing money, but they need also have some physical policy reforms such that the hyperinflation can be successfully stopped. So the model is described as follows. It is a model shows that the price level depends not only on today's money supply, but also on tomorrow's money supply. Now let's take a look at the equations for this model. To begin with, the key equation that we look at or for deriving the Cagan model is based on this money equation that tells us that the log of the real money in equilibrium equal to a negative relationship to the changes in the price. And the gamma in here is about the sensitivity of the real money demand with respect to inflation. So you can recall what we learned before about the generalized form of the money demand function. We said that the real money demand is a function of the income and the return of the non-monetary assets. And the return of the non-monetary asset is the nominal interest rate, which is the add up of the real interest rate and the inflation rate. And the inflation rate is the log PT plus 1 over PT. So then from this equation, we are going to get the relationship between the real money demand and the changes in the price. So then based on this money demand function, we know that there exists a relationship between the real money holding and the changes in the price. In general, we believe that when the price increases, people want to hold less money, because when there is inflation, it means that the return on holding money got less because the purchasing power of money got less. Therefore, we have a negative relationship between the real money demand and the changes in the price. But then given that in equilibrium, the nominal money demand equal to the nominal money supply, and we can set it equal the quantity of money in equilibrium, that is MT. So then we can rewrite the equation in the way, or express the equation in the way that the log MT over PT equal to minus gamma log PT plus 1 over PT. So then we converted the negative relationship between the real money demand versus inflation rate into the real quantity of money versus the inflation rate. So then based on this equation, we can extend it. We know that at time t, we can write it as log MT minus log PT equal to minus gamma multiplied by log PT plus 1 minus gamma again minus log PT. And then we can rearrange the equation again, and then we are going to have 1 plus gamma log PT equal log MT plus gamma log PT plus 1. Then we divide both sides of the equation by 1 plus gamma. Then what we are going to have is log PT equal 1 over 1 plus gamma log MT plus gamma over 1 plus gamma log PT plus 1. So then in here, we have the relationship of the price today versus the level of the quantity of money supply or money in equilibrium this period, and then the price level next period. So we call this the equation 3. We can rewrite this equation for time t plus 1, and then we are going to have log pt plus 1 equal 1 over 1 plus gamma log mt plus 1 plus gamma over 1 plus gamma log pt plus 2. So then if we replace the log pt plus 1 in equation 3 with equation 4, then what we are going to get is log pt equals 1 over 1 plus gamma log mt plus gamma over 1 plus gamma, and then the equation 4 in here, we are going to get the equation 5, which tells us that the log pt is a function of mt plus 1, and also pt plus 2. So of course we can repeat what we do before. What we are going to get is that we are going to have log pt plus 2. So in the earlier step, we have log pt plus 1. We can plug in the time for t plus 2 for t in equation 3. So what we are going to have is we are going to have log pt plus 2 equal 1 over 1 plus gamma log mt plus 2 plus gamma over 1 plus gamma log pt plus 3. Then we can again plug this equation 6 into equation 5, and then what we are going to get is log pt plus 1 equal 1 over 1 plus gamma log mt plus gamma over 1 plus gamma squared log mt plus 1 plus gamma squared over 1 plus gamma squared log pt plus 2. And then we can then replace the pt plus 2, and then we are going to have this equation in here. So then from here you are going to see that the pt is the function of mt, mt plus 1, and mt plus 2. So then we can say that the price level today is a function of today's money supply and also the expected future money supplies. So then in here we are going to have that the price level today is not only the function of the quantity of money supply today, but also the future quantity of money supply. And then so based on this equation, we know that if the government wants to stop the hyperinflation, they not only need to stop printing the money today, but they also need to promise to stop printing the money in the future. If they want to promise to stop printing the money in the future, but they do not change their behavior by cutting their spending, then people won't believe that they will reduce their money supply in the future. Then they will not be able to reduce the price nowadays. So in here, this equation tells us if we want to stop hyperinflation, then we not only need to stop printing money now, but we need to take action to stop spending to create the credibility that we want to reduce the future money printing. And once people believe that, then it will stop the increase of the price today, and then we will be able to stop the hyperinflation. So in conclusion, the implication of the Cagan model is that since the price today is a function of today's money supply as well as the expected money supply for the future dates, we know that the credibility is important in ending the hyperinflation. This is because the expectation for future money supply depends on the credibility about the government's promise about their future money supply. If people believe that in the future the government wants to stop printing money, so then the quantity of money supply will be reduced. And then given that the government also literally stop printing money today, then the changes in the price will be reduced, and then it will stop the hyperinflation. So this model provides a theoretical base to tell the government what they need to do when they want to stop hyperinflation. And this is the end for today's lecture.